Hello, this video is to help anybody that is interested in auditioning for Symphony. We're going to go through the packet. First, we're going to start off with VC 81. It's 2.5 lines long. And this one's really straight ahead. The key is to make sure you're ready to clap and count it with a metronome, to pluck and count it with a metronome, and you can slow it down a bit if you need to, and then to bow it with a metronome. So first off, follow these steps. Number one, just write in the counting for the excerpt, finding a home for every number and end throughout the piece. Then clap and count it slowly, then add a metronome, and then get it up to tempo at 104. There's really very few complex fingerings in terms of plucking and counting. The only one that you're going to need is in measure 7. Put a 2 on the G, X1 on the C, 2 on the D, and then 4 on the E, to the D, and back to the C. So the last 5, 6 notes are in extension, second position. Everything else should be done in first position. Getting into measure 7, it's just, here's measure 6. And then replace 4 with 2. Okay, so that's the only fingering that you're going to need assistance with. So do the same thing with a metronome there. After you've gone through and have a clear plan for the fingerings, make sure that you can pluck and count this. I would bring it down to somewhere around 76 or 80. You can slow it down a good amount. That's fine. We just need to make sure you can pluck and count at the same time while you do this excerpt. And then finally, you need to be able to bow it with a metronome. But just to be clear, like, I'm not going to even go on to the next excerpt, to the one on the back page, the longer one, the one that looks harder. I won't have you go on to that if you aren't able to clap and count with a metronome and pluck and count with a metronome. So make sure you spend a lot of time doing that. I will play this through for you with a metronome, bow it, just to give you a sense of it. 2, 3, 4. All right, pretty straight ahead. That's VC 81. Look to the next video before we start the Dvorak.